Good morning, everyone. I have great news. It appears the latest Proton Experimental version has enabled access to Apex Legends and has finally fixed the launcher to Final Fantasy XIV. This is excellent news for those of you with the Steam version of Final Fantasy XIV who could not get the third-party launcher to work or did not want to install a third-party launcher in fear of getting a ban. So, let's go over what you need to do to enable Proton Experimental in case you weren't aware, and I'll launch both games to show you how they run. All right, so if we're in Steam, if you want to install Proton Experimental on Linux, it's super easy. You just do a search here for Proton Experimental. You click this, and you just click install. I have it installed already. But you literally just look up Proton Experimental, Bleeding Edge. It'll pull right up in Tools, and you just click Install. It's that easy. To enable it for your game, if we're in Final Fantasy XIV, you're going to right-click on it. You're going to go to Properties. You're going to go to Compatibility, and you're going to check Force the use of a specific Steam Play tool. You're going to select Proton Experimental. You'll see I have a billion different ones because I have a bunch of the Glorious Egg Rolls installed. But you just pick Proton Experimental, and that's all you do. Now, one piece of advice, I use a couple different AMD drivers on my system, and I do not use one that forces Vulkan. However, you can force RADV for a Vulkan here, which will really help your FPS, and it makes the game run much smoother. If I don't have this command, AMD_Vulkan_ICD equals RADV %command%, if I don't have that in my launch options, the game runs like crap, and most games, if I'm running them, run like garbage. So just a heads up, if you're running an AMD card, I have a Vega 56, so if you got like the, those old Vega cards, for sure that helps your FPS in many cases. Most of my games, I push that launch option. So anyways, there you go. So you just go to Compatibility, Proton Experimental, and what this will do is it will fix the launcher. Now, I've had it run. We're going to run it right now. I've had the launcher run where it crashes, and then sometimes it pops up and it works fine. So it's still a little buggy, but holy crap, we can actually log in. Another thing I noticed is the text is in Japanese. So I don't know if that's just part of the weird fix that they did. Here we go. You got it loaded up. All right, and I don't hit enter. I just hit log in. And then it takes a minute. So you just wait. See, it's doing something. Okay, and then you'll get that. So it just takes a minute for it to load whatever it's doing. Then you hit play, and then you wait. And I've had this screen actually crash before. Looks like we're doing good this time, and it does this weird like blocky thing. And so we're aware, you guys are aware, I already have my system set up so I don't hear any sound when the game launches. It drives me nuts. Oh no! That's right, I turned on the background music. So there we go, we got the background music, everything's starting. Endwalker's running. It's amazing. DX11 works fine. It's running as DX11. My character's up. And there we are. World Queue. We're going to let it run. I'm just going to show you guys how well this works. This actually runs really good. I'm getting a straight pretty much 120 FPS now. So whatever they did to this version of Proton, kudos to you guys, man. It's super good, super good. But it takes just a minute. We'll get logged in, then we'll take a look. I might speed this up here in the actual video. Oh, welcome back. We'll decide later on that. So yeah, it's working. System config so you can see. Everything looks good. Let's see, let's go to my save. I mean, look how great he is. Beautiful. Everything seems to work good. If you teleport, there's no problems. I haven't had any issues with this game at all since we did it. So we can go to wherever. What's a cool place so we can see it's weird? Let's go to Ultima Thule. It's probably the coolest looking zone. Look at that. Over my mount. Let's do mount roulette. But yeah, game's running great. $120 straight FPS. And so you're aware, that's as fast as my monitor goes. So it's just take to my system FPS. So that's great. It's great news. All right, so we're gonna close out and get out of this. So this is great news. Very exciting. So if you're a FF14 fanboy or fangirl, and you've been waiting to get to play it again since they did the patch, there you go. It only took 2 months, and they fixed it. It seems that Gaben playing Final Fantasy XIV made him bust their butt on this. It's only been like, I think it's been 4 years that they haven't patched that thing, and now they've got it fixed in less than 2 months. So, very great news. Next up is Apex Legends, which I just got installed yesterday, and I am absolutely terrible at. So that's great. But this one also works. If you go to Manage or just go to Properties, and again, I used that Vulkan command. You go to Compatibility, Proton Experimental. And if we launch Apex Legends, now you do need to set up an account. And the way I set up the account was interesting. I just went to the website for this game. It was for EA. And when I set up the EA account, they actually have OAuth 2 for Steam. So then I just logged into the site for OAuth 2 with Steam and just synced it to my Steam account. And then there's no login for anything. You just log in and you're done. So this seems to work pretty good. I did get kicked out yesterday. I had like a bug where I got kicked off the game, but I don't know if that was a server outage or what. Yeah, you get your little pop-ups.
The city in the skies, Olympus. I'm ready for you.
We're not gonna play an actual game, but I'll show you like we'll go into the firing range, so we can just go there. Now I adjusted my settings a little bit because my video card isn't the greatest, and also playing FPS online. I lower my settings because I just like a little bit more frame rate. But you see we're pulling 120 FPS for pretty much the whole time. So that's pretty good. Right? Alright. Looks pretty good.
I'm out of sniper ammo.
I'm out of sniper ammo. Oh, he didn't reload. What I don't get is how come your sniper doesn't have enough power to kill things? But yeah, I mean, the game is great. Works excellent. Looks good. Yeah, I haven't tried this zipline thing, but I believe this will just work. Look at that. How excellent is that? Now, do you die if you fall? Does this kill you? Nope, you don't even die from damage. So there we go. So you got Final Fantasy XIV, Apex Legends. I don't know what other games are now working because of this Proton Experimental. But this is absolutely excellent. Just super excited. So there we go. Just a great piece of information, great news. I wanted to get everybody updated. I will update my Final Fantasy XIV notes for the install on the YouTube page and on Rumble. And we will document that you can now install Proton Experimental to get everything working. Anyways, folks, just wanted to give this little news update and send it out to everyone today because I'm super excited. We'll get this video up here shortly, and thanks for watching. Have a good day. See ya.